There is immense power in silence. The dreams you carry in your mind are sacred. They are blueprints of your future reality. But the moment you expose them to the world too soon, you invite interference, doubt, and unnecessary noise. You see, when you tell everyone what is happening in your life, you spread your energy thin. You give away the very force that fuels manifestation. Success is not a matter of loud announcements. It is a quiet alignment between your desire and your determination. What you are building doesn't require validation. It requires focus. Every time you explain your moves, your mind shifts from creation to defense. And in that moment, the energy that should be shaping your future is wasted on justification. The greatest achievers of history didn't broadcast every step. They let the world witness their results. Why? Because they understood what is planted in darkness grows roots. It matures in silence before it blossoms in public. When you keep your life to yourself, you preserve clarity. You shield your subconscious from conflicting voices. You protect your belief from the fears of others. Not everyone wants to see you rise. Some will smile to your face and secretly hope you fail. Why give them the script to your journey? Let them guess. Let them watch. Let your results become the announcement. The quiet builder becomes the loudest success. Speak less, do more. Say nothing, become everything. Guard your dreams like treasure, and the world will one day witness the wealth you created. Not with noise, but with quiet certainty and relentless action. Success is like a seed. It needs soil, water, and above all, time away from disturbance to grow. When you constantly speak about your plans, you expose your vision to opinions, doubts, and energies that can weaken your resolve. Talking about what you're going to do can create a false sense of achievement, fooling your mind into thinking progress has already been made. But real power lies in quiet action, in private persistence. Let your results be your introduction. Speak through transformation, not intention. A finished masterpiece needs no explanation. Its presence alone commands respect. So protect your process, move in silence, and when your success blooms, let the world be surprised by what you built in the dark. Every word you speak carries energy, and when you speak without purpose, that energy disperses into the air, never to return. The more you talk about your dreams, your next moves, or your personal struggles, the more you give away the inner strength meant to fuel your actions. Words are powerful, but when overused, they become empty. Silence, on the other hand, concentrates power. It builds intensity within you. When you reserve your thoughts, when you hold back your explanations, you protect your inner fire from being blown out by the winds of doubt, envy, or misunderstanding. Power multiplies in stillness. The less you reveal, the more control you keep. So speak with intention, or not at all. Let your discipline be louder than your voice. Energy, like light, becomes more powerful when it is concentrated. When you direct your focus inward, toward your goals, your mindset, your discipline, you begin to generate momentum that the outside world cannot disturb. Scattering your attention on external validation, opinions, or distractions weakens the force driving your success. But when you withdraw that energy from noise and turn it into quiet determination, it begins to compound. Inner focus sharpens your decisions, strengthens your confidence, and deepens your clarity. The most powerful transformations don't happen to others. They happen when you're refining yourself in silence. Inward effort becomes a building block of greatness. So stay centered, stay intentional, and watch your energy multiply with every focused step. Your goals are sacred. They are the map to your future, the blueprint of your destiny. Just as you wouldn't hand over a treasure map to strangers who might steal or destroy it. You shouldn't casually share your deepest ambitions with those who haven't earned your trust. Every goal you set carries within it the potential for greatness, but that potential must be guarded. When you share your dreams too freely, you risk them being polluted by doubt, envy, or misunderstanding. Others may not see your vision as clearly as you do, and their opinions can plant seeds of hesitation. Keep your goals close, hidden in the vault of your own conviction. You sigh, work on them with quiet faith and steady hands. Reveal them only when they become real. When the treasure has been found and the world can no longer deny what you created. Conviction is the inner flame that drives you to act with purpose and certainty. With purpose and certainty. It is born from clarity, belief, and alignment with your vision. Read, but when you begin to absorb the opinions of others, especially those who have not walked your path, you risk watering halid. The more scattered your focus becomes. What once felt clear and powerful now feels cloudy and unsure. True conviction doesn't need validation, it needs protection. Tune out the world. Trust your own knowing. Only then can your actions be rooted in power, and your outcomes reflect the strength of your inner belief, the silent architect of your reality. It is always listening, always absorbing, always shaping the outer world to reflect your inner world. But for it to work in your favor, it must be fed with unwavering belief and shielded from conflicting influences. Privacy gives your mind the space to nurture an idea until it becomes a conviction. When you keep your desires sacred, undisturbed by doubt, opinion, or premature exposure, you give your subconscious the environment it needs to accept your vision as truth. The moment belief becomes your dominant inner language, your subconscious begins to act on it automatically, drawing people, circumstances, and opportunities to match that belief. So protect your thoughts, guard your intentions, speak them first to yourself with certainty until they feel inevitable, and your subconscious will make them so. There is a dangerous comfort in speaking about your plans. It creates the illusion of progress without the weight of effort. The more you talk about what you're going to do, the more satisfied your mind feels, as if the task has already been accomplished. But words without action are empty. They steal time, scatter focus, and drain the urgency needed to move forward. Whereas movement, not discussion. Those who spend their energy speaking often delay the very steps they need to take. Discipline begins when silence replaces the need for announcement, and energy is directed toward execution, not explanation. Let your success be built in motion, not in promises. Fewer words, more action. That is the rhythm of true achievement. Not everyone you speak to wishes you well, while your intentions may be pure. The world is not always kind to exposed dreams. When you carelessly reveal your plans, struggles, or desires, you open the door for criticism, envy, and sabotage. Some will pretend to support you while quietly hoping for your failure. Others, threatened by your ambition, may plant seeds of doubt just to watch you falter. The sad truth is that not all attacks are loud. Some come in the form of subtle discouragement or fake concern. That's why your vision must be protected like a fragile flame, especially in its early stages. Share only with those who have earned your trust. And even then, choose your words with wisdom. Let your life be your message, not your mouth. For in silence, your power is safe, and in discretion, your destiny is preserved. And in discretion, true vision doesn't need to be paraded around for approval. It emanates from within and guides every decision you make, whether the world sees it or not. When you feel your vision deeply, it begins to shape your mindset, your habits, and your direction. It fuels silent discipline and inner alignment. But when you try to flaunt it, When you seek applause before results, you lose connection with the very force that makes it real. Vision is not a performance. It's a private contract between you and your higher self. It is lived, not declared. It is demonstrated through quiet consistency, not empty proclamations. When you carry your vision with humility and belief, others will feel it in your presence, even if you never speak of it. Let it guide you from the inside out. And one day the world will witness the invisible become undeniable. There is a certain power in letting results do the talking. In a world obsessed with noise, updates, and validation, silence becomes a rare and commanding force. When you focus on building instead of boasting, you allow your success to arrive unannounced, sharp, undeniable, and untouchable. Those who doubted you won't need a response. Your results will silence every question they ever had. Silence carries mystery, and mystery commands respect. While others waste energy trying to prove themselves through words, you will have already proven yourself through transformation. Real power doesn't brag, it simply becomes. Let your work echo louder than your voice, and let your growth speak so clearly that no explanation is ever needed. Your destiny is delicate in its early form. Like a seed planted in soil, it needs protection from storms, distractions, and the trampling feet of the unaware. The world is loud with opinions, fears, judgments, and expectations, and if you're not careful, that noise can drown out the quiet voice of your own purpose. Every time you allow outside chatter to override your inner guidance, you give others the power to shape a future that was never meant for them to touch. To fulfill your highest calling, you must create space for silence, reflection, and inner clarity. Cut through the static. Distance yourself from those who speak.